got a follow-up question from the audience. Can you please expand more on data is the new gold? It seems like only big corporations are accumulating them. Would it be a concern for you?
I think it is. Okay, there's a different take. The platform companies, Google, Facebook, so one area you can go into AI ethics. I'm not sure if it's intriguing for you. AI ethics or data science ethics will be an interesting field, and cybersecurity. Okay, cybersecurity is also you're talking about relevant fields over blockchain. So now you're asking me blockchain is also, but it is a concern. Okay, it's right that people are paying attention. Personally, I've signed up for the digital age, and I think that there will be other people sorting out the privacy rules to make sure that the big boys do not over-monopolize our lives. The European community is leading that. I'm less concerned as an individual. So I'm in Instagram, Facebook, and I got friends who won't even open a social media account, but I'm going to embrace it, because I feel that it's more advantageous than disadvantageous, but that is personal, right? Because my orientation to risk is different. So why big data is a new goal? Because in pricing, okay, let's say health insurance pricing or general insurance pricing is very clear, right? I can get more updated information about your driving behavior or your lifestyle from our current data, instead of looking at the age rating model which we have, which is age, sex, smoker, non-smoker. But I can have greater predictive powers using big data, which is data of now. Even economics, even if you look at car parks outside Walmart, whether the car park is full or not, is a good leading indicator comparing to the reports from purchasing index, which is 2 months old. So because everything is digital, the idea is that if you want to get an estimate on risks, on liabilities, it's better to use current data. So if I'm into psychology and I want to know your personality type, I ask you 10, 20, 50 questions, then I know whether you are ENTJ, ESTJ, or type 8, 1 to type 9, or ocean. So it's based on questionnaire. But I could look at your Facebook likes, and if I can get the last 170 likes, we are able to predict your psychological type to 98% accurate, and also predict your sexual orientation, because you can use those data and map into the real life data and do a mapping. It's called factor analysis and discriminant analysis. And because you got data in so much dimension and your computing power is so great, you could get results quicker, whether it's in economics or in claims management, with drones flying around and looking at accident spots and climate changes, and on health ecosystem, your variables, what you eat and drink, and your exercise behavior is a better predictor to your likelihood to fall sick or have cancer in the next 2 years than your structured data. So that's why data is a new goal. And the valuations, and the people who pioneer it is largely Amazon, who are able to do the books and recommend likes and get it distributed, which is logistic marvel, and people like Google, right? So they know exactly how to play this game. And China is not too bad, right? China is too bad. And then you got facial recognition and all that. Right? So all those are data which is now can be seized upon instantaneously, because computing power is increasing every 18 months. Unlike the mortality tables we use, the morbidity tables we use. So we must be able to navigate the transition from structured data to unstructured data, which is what big data. That's why data is a new goal. And that's the reason why the valuation of Amazon and Google are that high, apart from advertising revenue. Because every industry structure is subject to its power, right? To its power. Because none of the big insurance companies, they talk about digital transformation, but their model is still largely a product and services model, and they are trying to digitize their processes. The mindset of a platform company, platform business, is completely different. And for those actuaries in this audience who have the interest and appetite, I would highly recommend you to attend a 10-week program run by Columbia Business School called Digital Transformation, and it's distributed by Emeritus. You do a Google, and it's a 10, and you do a lot of, and then you get a hang of it. You get a hang of it, and you get the language of a platform companies. Yeah, and no insurance companies think like that. I'm aware of. I'm aware of things.
Okay, thank you, Suee Chieh. This is extremely helpful and insightful. We actually got a few questions from the Q&A box on Zoom, but I'm afraid we're running out of time for this session. So otherwise, we can keep talking. We should definitely arrange another session later this year or the beginning of next year, if you don't mind. Okay,
we'll do it live and have a Chinese
Yeah, absolutely. The Chinese New Year dinner, and also maybe another session with our members.
So my views are not new, yeah, but I'm very happy to be engaged with you guys. If you like, you can. I'm starting an Instagram thing. I started a month ago. But I'm doing my 60, because my 61 tip was very popular, and many students in Asia and Africa and India email me things, you see. So I decided to expand on each 61 tip, a tip a week. So I'm going to start next week, yeah. So you follow me on Instagram, Suee Chieh, and I wouldn't publish most of this in LinkedIn because LinkedIn is a more mature crowd. I don't want to tell them to save money, right? I mean, they're all CEOs who save money. Because one of the tips is to save money and the power of compound interest, right? So those tips I won't put in LinkedIn. It's a wrong crowd. But the Instagram is meant for students. I got a lot of Malaysian students who are sort of always emailing me questions. Malaysians for students and young actuaries, and you are not. You are still very young, yeah, and there's still a lot of things I can share with you. So you can do the Instagram thing. But the more relevant one, I will put in LinkedIn, but I also do not want to overdo it because LinkedIn is more for a more senior audience, yeah, more senior.
Yeah, audience. But do you also have a YouTube account?
You can go to my YouTube channel. I have my own YouTube channel which is called Suee Chieh. It's called Suee Chieh. I got and all my videos are there. I got about 50 videos there.
Oh, that'll be great. I mean, it will be very helpful for our members just to look at your previous videos.
And I have not launched it yet, but since you are, give you a privilege information, you can go to my website, which I have not launched. I have an old website called tansuechieh.org, which I did when I was campaigning. So because no one knew me, who I was, no one in UK. So I put, but now I got a new one called tansuechieh.com. You're going to have a look. And if you like, just email me some suggestions. But I'm slowly putting things there, partly because you see, the important thing is not knowledge and information. It's not. What I say to you, you can get anyone else. The question is, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. The issue is the student, the person, right? When you're ready and you want to do things, it will go. And the teacher could be anyone, or could be any book, will come at the right time in your life. Yeah, because your life, you can be an artist of your life. You really can be a man, especially you, because you are no longer trapped in a repressive system. You can't travel. You already got your income. Also, your income is, I don't know what your income is, and actually you earn 50, 80, 100,000 pounds a year at least, right? You're already there. So the rest is all enjoy. Don't worry too much, but be curious and learn.
Okay, excellent. That's great. Thank you. Thank you, Suee Chieh. Thank you so much for taking the time to share experience with our audience tonight. I will circulate Suee Chieh's account after the webinar, and also for all the audience, you can also keep typing your question for Suee Chieh to answer in the Q&A session, Q&A box. on the in the Zoom screen, which yeah.